Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This feels really odd. I haven't sat down and actually just like talked to the camera in such a long time, so bear with me if I'm a little bit awkward. But I just felt inspired to sit and have a little chat to the camera and just kind of explain what is going on in my life at the moment, because I've been a bit MIA from YouTube for various different reasons. So as you guys know, I was living in Brisbane. At the beginning of February, I moved down to a place called Coomera. I started au pairing and I'm with this family and I love it here, but basically we have no Wi-Fi in the house. Which sucks. So I basically can't upload any videos, or it's really hard for me to upload videos. If I want to, I have to go and find Wi-Fi or go to certain places so that I can just use it, and even then usually the Wi-Fi is really rubbish. And yeah, so I'm in Coomera and it's in the Gold Coast basically, so I'm still in Queensland and I love it here and it's amazing. I've just basically taken myself away from videoing at the moment. I did video a little bit quite recently, like I've been going on a lot of adventures. I went to Crystal Castle with my friend, I went to Byron Bay, which I did film, and I've just been to all these different sort of places around Queensland and down to New South Wales a little bit, and I've just not really been filming because I know that I can't upload anyway. So I just thought, hey, let's take this time to have a little break and experience life firsthand rather than just looking at my camera all the time and, you know, worrying that I haven't got the right shot or anything like that. And honestly, I actually miss videoing my adventures. Like, there's so many adventures that I've been on that I wish I had filmed, but I haven't, so I'm excited to sort of get back into it. I've managed to get a bit of Wi-Fi. I went down to an office and was able to use their Wi-Fi. So I've uploaded 2 videos. My Gold Coast part 2, like my Gold Coast weekend from a couple weeks ago, that was before I lived in the Gold Coast. And I've uploaded another one, which I will sort of publish in a week or so. But I wanted to make this one and put this up first, just to sort of sit and have a casual chat about life and what's going on and where I'm going next and what I'm doing. And yeah, I feel like in the past sort of year, really, I have changed a lot. So if you're still with me and you're still watching my videos from that and you subscribed when I first started this, hey, and thank you for being here, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this growth. It's been a whirlwind. At the moment, I kind of wanted to address this actually. I feel like I'm just going off on a tangent. This video is going to be very random. So over Christmas, I uploaded a video called Christmas Day Skinny Dipping. And basically that video kind of went viral. It went a bit mad and has got like 275k views. And within the past month of me not even uploading, my channel has gone from 300 subscribers to 700 subscribers. So if you're a new subscriber, hi, welcome to my channel. Yes, I went skinny dipping once. No, my videos are not about skinny dipping. I vlog my life and I vlog the adventures that I go on. I'm from England and I've been living in Australia for almost a year now, so I vlog my days and my adventures out so that I can remember them. I don't do it because I think my life is particularly interesting. I do it because I love looking back on my videos. I was doing it just the other day and I love watching my videos from a month ago, from 4 months ago, from a year ago. Like, I love watching and seeing what I used to be like and all the adventures that I went on with my friends and things like that. So that is why I make YouTube videos, not because I think I'm particularly interesting. But as sort of, this is what I want to talk about with like growth and stuff. As the year has gone by, I have changed a lot. I feel like I went vegan and sort of coming to Australia allowed me to be open and be who I wanted to be, and I feel like I am now more myself than I have ever been in my whole entire life. I feel like when you come from a small town and you grow up with the same people who are around you, you almost mold to fit in with everyone. There's always been a part of me that's been into spirituality and crystals and weird and wonderful things, but it was almost like a guilty pleasure, whereas now I am fully embracing that side of me, and I feel like veganism and coming to Australia has truly helped that. Coming to Australia allowed me to basically be who I wanted to be. Every time I was meeting new people, I was able just to be truly myself, because no one had an expectation of me from what they knew I was like in school. Every single day we grow, and every single day we change and we learn, and I think if we're not growing, then what are we doing? We're just stuck. It's so good to grow and change, you know, and I'm learning to love myself and love who I am and accept me for me and accept my weird and wonderful quirks. Recently, within this past month, I said to a friend that I feel like my brain and my personality has been on such a growth that I now want my wardrobe to express that. I want to start wearing the clothes. The clothes that I wear are usually fairly boring. I wear shorts and a t-shirt, and that's about it. Occasionally I'll put on a dress, but I'm very plain with my clothing, and I now want clothing that expresses my personality and shows who I am. And yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like I've just gone on this real sort of spiritual and just this journey to who I am now and who I am today, and I've learned to accept and love myself, and it's been incredible. And I feel like, yeah, I'm at this point where I'm like, okay, this is who I truly am. I've got here, and now that I have an idea of who I truly am, I don't feel quite so lost in the world. I feel like I know what I want to do, I know what I want to succeed and how I want to succeed in life, and I'm excited for that. Yeah, actually coming to Coomera and not having any Wi-Fi and things like that, it's been a real sort of journey. I've been able to take a lot more time to journal and write and like meditate, and I've got really into meditating recently, into yoga, and just practicing mindfulness a lot. And within my mindfulness, I've learned a lot of things. I've got a lot of different views now than I did before. I used to be a very anxious person. I feel like I've discussed this before, but I used to suffer with really bad anxiety. And now I've sort of realised that even though there are occasions where I do struggle with anxiety, mainly about the future, I no longer worry about the past or things that I've done in the past or things that have happened, because I now have this mentality that like the past and the future, they don't exist. They are just, it's like, it just doesn't exist. It's happened, it's done, it's gone, it's over. So why do we sit and worry about the past when you can't change it? And the same about the future. Why do we sit and we worry about what's going to happen when we've got absolutely no control over it? Obviously, to some degree, you can control the future because you can make positive choices right now to influence the future. But that's the point. All we have is right now, and that has been a real journey and learning experience for me, to just realize that all we have is right now. So you can influence the future, you can influence what's going to happen next, but you can't change that. You can only change what you're doing right now in this present moment, and that can potentially influence the future. But whatever happens at the end of the day, and you have no control over it. Going off on a tangent, I know, but I would like to sit down and maybe discuss this if you're interested in sort of learning about like this spiritual journey that I've been on, and my sort of mindset and views on the now and spirituality. And I'd love to sit and talk about crystals and all things like that, and sort of finding out who your true self is. I think I will make a video about this and sort of my spiritual and emotional journey that I've been on. But speaking of like physical journeys and stuff, big news, I guess, in a way. So as obviously, like, you guys, you know, and I've sort of said, I've been in Australia now for pretty much a year. I arrived in Australia April the 7th, 2016. It is now like March the 16th, I'm pretty sure it's the 17th, March the 17th, 2017. I have just under 3 weeks left of my Aussie visa. And then it expires a year after I enter the country. So April the 7th, I am leaving Australia, and I am 100% going to New Zealand. So I have applied for a New Zealand working holiday visa. I'm still waiting for my application to go through. I literally only did it yesterday, so I'm still waiting for that to go through and to hopefully get accepted. If I get accepted, I will be working in New Zealand for not long. I don't want to spend long in New Zealand. I kind of just want to go so that I can see my friend Hannah and sort of experience Auckland. I will be in the North Island, which is where Auckland is. I want to sort of experience around there and see some of the sites. If I can get down to the South Island, I would love to, because that's meant to be the best part of New Zealand. But my main purpose is to visit Hannah. But if I get this working holiday visa, I will probably work for 3 months before returning home to England. I'm super excited to return home to England, kind of nervous because I feel like I said, I have changed a lot, and it'll be interesting to see how my change will have affected like my relationships with people that I know back in England. But I'm excited. There's a lot of things that I want to return for. A friend of mine is having a baby, another friend of mine is engaged, and has asked me to be a bridesmaid, which I'm so excited about. So I'd love to go and visit her and sort of discuss wedding plans, and obviously to see my family and my parents and my granddad and everything. Like, I'm so excited to go and see my mum and give my mum a big hug. It's been a long time away from them, and I do honestly miss them so much now. I would love to make a video if you guys are interested all about au pairing, as I've got quite a bit, basically a year's worth of experience in au pairing. And also I would love to make a video on how to apply for visas and to travel and to go out. There's a lot of video ideas I've got. I'm thinking about, like, you know, how to make friends and how that I've made all of my friends out here, my spiritual growth and emotional growth, like I said, sort of videos on becoming true to yourself and all of that, traveling, and I would love to just make a lot more. I'm excited, and I've got a lot of ideas for content to make. Like I said, I've sort of taken a break from making videos as I had no Wi-Fi, but now I'm kind of keen to make them and then just have them all ready so that when I get to New Zealand and I have Wi-Fi, I can upload without worrying about making sure that I film something. Of course I will film sort of my transition from Australia to New Zealand and then back home, and I will film all my experiences and adventures. But yeah, I figured I would make this video and upload this video before I upload any more videos so that you guys have a rough idea of what's going on. The next like 3 or 4 videos that you will see will be from before this video has been filmed, but it's cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for the future, and I'm excited to see what's next. I'm sort of living every day in the now at the moment. Like, I have these plans for going to New Zealand, but at the end of the day, whether they happen or not, like, I know it's no big deal now because whatever happens is supposed to happen, and I know that the universe will do whatever it's supposed to do. You know, it knows what's happening and it knows what's going on, and I have no anxiety anymore about, well, a little bit. I still struggle on occasions, but I'm getting so much better. I am not worried about what's going to happen next, and I know that life is just an adventure, and I'm excited to see where that adventure takes me and where I go next. Fingers crossed it's New Zealand, because I really want to go and I really want to go visit Hannah, but I'll go wherever the wind takes me. And yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. I feel like when I sit down and speak and ramble, whatever. I have a purpose, and then because I don't, I just speak and I don't script or write down what I'm gonna say before I say it. I go off on a tangent. Like, this year has just been, it's just been crazy, and it's gone so fast, and I can't believe my time is over. I am so deeply sad to be leaving Australia. You have no idea. This place, like, I'm never gonna forget my experience that I've had here in Australia. Like, is changed and shaped me and helped me to become my true self, and I'm so grateful for that and so happy that I came here. Like, who would have thought it 2 years ago, a year ago, like this time last year, even though I knew I was coming to Australia, I had no idea that it would shape me to be the person I am today. And God, throw back like 10 years and I would have had no clue that 23-year-old me would be here in Australia, would be vegan, would be really into spirituality, would be an activist for all things, and making videos on YouTube. Like, it's crazy. It's a crazy life, and I'm so happy at the moment and just so grateful for life and where I am right now. And I want to thank you guys again for being a part of that journey. Honestly, it's amazing that my channel has gone from just basically no one to 700 people. And I know a lot of you are here because I went skinny dipping once, and I'm sorry to disappoint. That might not happen again, but who knows? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed listening to my ramble. This video is quite long, so I will try to edit it down as much as possible, but it's gonna be a long video. I hope you guys have all enjoyed. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next one.